God bless you all. Countable and non-countable nouns. We have nouns, abstract nouns, for example, is uncountable noun. We have seven categories of non-countable nouns, for example, our abstract nouns. We have meals, okay, breakfast, lunch, dinner. This okay nouns of subjects of school subjects like Arabic, science, math, geography, and so on. These are uncountable nouns. And also we have, for example, rice, sugar, flour, or these materials are uncountable. And also liquids like water, oil, and the gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide. These are uncountable nouns. Also, materials like cake, butter, and so many other materials. These are uncountable nouns. So, countable and uncountable nouns, like what? What do you like to have for lunch? Okay. I usually have soup. Soup is an uncountable noun. A few crackers countable, and some fruit. Okay. So, uh, crackers, fruit, soup, these are nouns. Some nouns are countable and some nouns are not countable. Okay, we cannot count them. We cannot count like one, two, three, four, and so on. So countable nouns are called count nouns. Non-countable are called non-count nouns. Okay, some common count nouns here, for example, singular, an apple means what? One apple. One book, a computer, one computer, an egg, an email, a potato, a bag. These words refers to one specific thing. Okay, count one. Okay, we count one, just one. The plural from them, for example, an apple, the plural of it, four apples. One box, three box. A computer, two computers. Six eggs, seven emails, five potatoes, three bags, and so on. So count nouns can be singular or plural. Okay. Numbers and a or an can be used to describe count numbers or count nouns. Okay. Also, we can use this or these. Okay. To refer some thing or some things, some groups of them. Okay. Now. Some common non-count nouns. For example, broccoli, cheese, cheese, uncountable noun. Furniture. We can point to a piece of furniture and say this is a piece of furniture. We cannot say a furniture. Okay, we cannot say one furniture or two furnitures. So furniture is uncountable noun. Happiness, this is abstract noun for yeah, happiness, courage, and so on. Abstract nouns are uncountable now. We cannot count happiness. Can you count happiness, for example, one happiness, two happiness, three happiness, and so on? No, cannot. Mail means several materials, for example, email, letters, box, and so on. Mail is not email, okay? Email, one email, two emails, and so on. But mail is uncountable noun. Money as well is uncountable noun, but we can count pounds, dollars, and so on. But we cannot count the word money, the word, okay, this word, special word. Rice also uncountable noun. Salt uncountable. Sugar, water, and so on. Non-countable nouns are usually singular. We use them or we deal with them as a singular noun. We cannot use are or where with them. Okay, so we just use is. or was to deal with them as a singular. Does as well. We cannot use do. Singular items are often count nouns. Okay? A group of items is often non-count nouns. A group of items are often what? Or is often non-count nouns. For example, letter, count nouns. Postcard, advertisement, bill. Lucky, but mail, it's a non-count noun, non-count word. Mail means all of these kinds, or what we call letter, postcard, advertisement, bill, email, and so on. Also, count nouns for the banana, apple, orange, grapefruit, but non-count noun fruit. Okay, not fruits, fruit. This word refers to so many kinds of fruits. Okay, so this is uncountable noun. Count noun also, for example, necklace, ring, earrings, pin. We can refer them a group of words, for example, like jewelry. So a group of items is often, not usual, often a non-count noun. Okay, do you understand the difference between necklace, ring, earring, and jewelry? We cannot count jewelry. We cannot say one jewelry, two jewelries. Okay. Also, we can chair, sofa, table, lamp. These are pieces of furniture, but we cannot say furniture and furnitures. Furniture, this word is uncountable noun. We deal with that as a singular. No, we can say furniture is, okay? Also information is, okay? Do you understand the difference between countable and uncountable nouns?
Yes.
Yeah. We should refer to countable and uncountable nouns in categories that make us understand or remember the difference between them. So uncountable nouns are liquids, okay, like this: soda, juice, oil, lemonade, and so on. Okay, and solids like glass, cement, brass, gold, okay, or semi-solids. And also gases like oxygen, helium, air, propane, and so on. Okay, so liquids, solids, semi-solids, and gases are usually non-countable nouns. Okay, when you listen or hear a word, such a word that refers to a liquid or solid, semi-solid, and so on, or gas, okay, you can use it as a singular and use it when you refer to it as a non-countable noun. Okay. Also, abstract nouns like courage, happiness, and so on. Okay, do you understand? Then what? Then nature like sunlight, sleet, rain, fog. These are uncountable noun. Abstract like joy, love, sadness, hate, and so on. These are non-countable noun. So things that occur in nature and the abstractions are usually non-count nouns. Okay? Okay. Do you understand here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
Some nouns can be both count and non-count. Non-count, for example, this beaker is made of glass. The word glass here means that material, the solid material, which is non-count noun. Okay, we can say glass is. But when it is a countable noun, okay. So, for example, I broke 3 of our new glasses. It means here cups. Cup of glass of water, for example, means a cup of water or similar like that. Do you understand the glasses here? The word glasses refer to what? Do you understand here? Yes, okay. Non-count now, for example, also I need paper. Paper for the printer. Paper means sheets of paper to print on or to write on and so on. Paper means paper. But this is uncountable noun also. But when it is count noun, for example, I have to write 2 papers for my history class. Means 2 papers here means 2 tasks, 2 assignments, and so on. So there is a difference between paper and papers. Paper, which means the sheet of paper that I can write or print on it, it's uncountable noun. But when it is accountable, we can say a task or also when we say the paper means that the newspaper or the place where the journalist works. Do you understand?
Yes, I get it.
Yeah. Also, here we have non-count and the count for the word hair. Nico has brown hair, means the things that is on hair head. Okay. Count also. There is a hair on my plate, means 1 hair. Okay, just 1 hair, not hair. Yeah, a hair on my plate means a piece of hair, a piece of hair, just 1 hair. Cooking it takes so much time. Also, time here mean period or time. We know the time. Okay. There are times when we get carry out. Times mean periods, one time, another time, and the other time, and so on. So times here means you understand this. Turns. There are turns, times, one and another one. But times here refers to the period of time, okay, the amount of time. Iron also means a metal. The metal of iron is a metal, okay. It's uncountable noun, so it's solid. It's uncountable noun. But an iron, takes wrinkles out of clothes. An iron means the machine takes wrinkles out of clothes. Okay. Concentrate with me and differentiate between iron, which is the material or the metal, okay, and an iron means the machine which we use to iron our clothes, okay. So an iron takes wrinkles out of clothes while ironing, okay. This is the machine. Okay. Do we need potatoes? Potatoes here, countable nouns, which is plural now. Yes, please. Get 6 potatoes. So numbers are only used to describe count noun, not non-count noun. We need 2 jars of honey and 4 heads of broccoli. Nouns can be used to describe what? Sorry. Nouns
Hello?
can be, yeah, nouns can be used to describe quantity of non-count nouns. Quantity like jars, jars of honey, bottles of water, and so on. Okay, we have to use containers or quantities to refer to the amount of non-countable noun. So a noun can be described quantity of non-countable noun like this. Broccoli, we can use a head of broccoli. Cheese, we can use an onus of cheese. Furniture, we can use a piece of furniture, like chair and so on. Happiness also, we can use lifetime of happiness. This is an abstract noun. Mail, we can use 3 pieces of mail. Money, we can use a handful of money, like full of your hand. Rice, we can use 5 kilos of rice. So these words are quantities. Salt, we can use a cup of salt. Sugar, we can use 2 pounds of sugar. Underwater, we can use glasses or bottles and so on. So these words are quantities, okay, containers. We can count the containers. We cannot count non-countable now. We use a lot of and lots of with both count and non-count nouns, okay? So it's not difference. There is no difference between count and non-count nouns with lot of and lots of. There's, for example, there is lots of water in that pot. There is, but we can say there are lots of water bottles. Okay. When we use the containers here, we can use the plural noun of bottles, and we use the plural form of the verb are instead of is. Okay. Not a lot of people here, countable noun, did well on that exam. Are there? So are refers to that there's a countable noun and it should be a plural one. Okay. So are there a lot of mountains? Mountain and another mountain, another mountain, another mountain. So mountains here, plural one, plural in your country. There isn't, is not, so it's not countable noun. Is not, lots of salt. Is here, which means that salt is uncountable noun. So we use the singular form of the verb. Do you understand that? Yes? Yes. Are you with me or not? Okay, try to concentrate and open your mic. We use a few also with count noun, just count noun, not my count noun. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So there are a few computers. Computers here countable nouns. So we use a few of means a few a little number, okay, of little number of computers in our classroom. Only a few people. People here also is a countable noun. We can use numbers with it. 5 people, 3 people, 2 people, and so on. But the singular form of this word is person, not people, okay? So person, the plural form of person is persons and the people as well. But people is countable. Now we use a few with this word. A few people did well on that exam. Can you give me a little help? So little here, we can use little with non-countable noun. We use a little with non-count nouns. So you have to remember or to study this point carefully. A few is used with count nouns, just count nouns. And we use the plural form of the word after few. So we use computers, not computer. We use people, not person. Do you understand? Also, yeah, okay, answer me, please. We use a little with non-count nouns. Okay,
Yes, I
yeah. I like to put a little sugar, for example, in my tea. A little sugar. Sugar here is uncountable noun, so we use little instead of few. We don't use few with sugar, and we don't use few with help. Also, we don't use little with people, and we cannot use little with computers. For count and uncountable nouns, for example, we use some and any. But there is cases or difference between some and any. We use some in affirmative sentence, but any is a negative statement. Okay? We cannot use some in negative statement. Okay, and also we cannot use any in affirmative statement, but we can use both of them in questions according to the meaning of the question itself. Some is used to ask or asking for help, for example, or offer, ask and offer. But any is used in the questions that we need to know the answer, okay, of them. We need to know the information about the question. So I'd like some sugar. Some sugar. Sugar here is uncountable noun. We use some. We use some with sugar. It's correct because this statement is affirmative. Some people have a dog and a cat. Some people have a dog and a cat. Is there any? So this question, it's not request. Also, it's not offer. Just a question. We want to know the answer of it. Is there any sugar or not? Okay. Is there any sugar in this tea? We are asking question to put some sugar or to drink it. Okay, according to the information we will gain after that. Is there any sugar? We are asking question. Question, we use any instead of some. We cannot use some. Okay. I don't have any pets. Also, in negative statement, we don't use some. We just use any. Do you understand the difference between some and any here?
yes.
Yeah. Okay, we use many with count nouns in questions and in negatives. Many, we use many with count nouns, but we use much with non-count nouns. Okay. Here, concentrate with me here in this point. In questions and in negatives, we just use many. Okay. For example, how many computers? We cannot say how much computers. It's wrong. We say how many computers, because computers here is countable nouns and it's a plural. Notice that it's a plural form of the word plural. It must be plural. Okay, it should be. Are in your classroom. Are there many eggs left in the cartoon? Okay, cartoon. So we can use many instead of any, okay, with countable nouns in questions. We can say, are there any eggs? We can say, are there many eggs in left in the carton? But we cannot say, are there some eggs? Okay, some here is forbidden to use some in this situation or this part or this criteria. Type. There aren't many. In negative form, also we can use many instead of some and any with countable nouns, which noun is countable. We can count it. So there aren't many examples in that book. Also, not many people were in class today. Do you know when we can use or when can we use many? Do you know? Now you know. No?
Yes, I know. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, much. We use much with non-count nouns. In questions also and in negatives. Instead of what? Some and any. Do you understand? Yeah? Yeah.
No, can
But
you again?
yeah, we can like many, we use much. But many we use many with countable nouns. But much we use much with non-countable nouns. Okay? For example, salt. Salt here is non-countable. Non-count noun. So we use much instead of many. We cannot use many. We can use any. Okay. How much is asking about the quantity, not the number. How many is asking about the number. Okay. There is a difference between number and the quantity. Number means that the noun is countable, but quantity means that the number is non-count. Okay? Do you know the difference between them now? So, how much salt do we have? We can use much to ask about the quantity of salt. Is there much rice? Is there much rice? Okay, this word or this sentence should be question word. Is there much rice left? Is there much rice left or not? So we don't have much furniture in our new apartment. We don't have much furniture, much, because furniture is uncountable noun in our new apartment. They didn't, and this statement is negative form, negative statement, and also they didn't put much water in the swimming pool. This statement is negative form. So negative form or question form, we use much, okay, instead of some and any. Okay, some is used also with count and non-count nouns in questions that are requests or offers. Remember that. Okay? Would, for example, yeah.
Okay.
So concentrate with me and remember carefully that we use some in questions, which means we offer something or we request about offer or about something. Okay, for example, would you like some sugar? So I'm offering you some sugar in your cafe or not. Or can I have some cookies, please? So can I have some? I'm asking you to give me some cookies. So this is a request. So this question is for request, not for know the answer. Okay, for knowing the answer, it's not. So
Yeah.
I want you to click on the count nouns here. Rice, is it count?
No.
No. Okay. Grain of rice.
Morning, no.
Morning,
Morning,
no.
no.
Morning. Morning, mornings.
No.
Mornings.
No. Correct. Incorrect.
What? One
It's
morning.
incorrect.
One morning I saw you while walking on the street. Another morning I couldn't see you. 3 mornings. Okay. 4 mornings. It's countable now.
Happiness. Happiness is
Happiness.
not.
So morning is not abstract noun, okay? So happiness abstract noun, so it's not count noun. Okay, air, is it count or not count?
Non-count.
Okay,
Non-count.
non-count. Apple,
Count.
count. Vegetable,
Count.
count. Okay. Click on the correct sentence. Sentence number 1, is it correct or not? We have 3 old furnitures. Is it correct?
Yes.
No.
Why?
Furniture is
It's count.
uncountable noun. It's incorrect because furniture is uncountable noun. We cannot say 3 furnitures. Okay, 3 pieces of furniture, we can say that. Okay, they bought some new furniture. Is it correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, we use some with countable and non-count nouns. Okay, the next one. We sent 15 emails.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. Okay. I got 5 mails, not emails. Correct? Huh?
No, incorrect.
Incorrect. Yeah. Okay. I got 5 pieces of mail today. Is it correct?
Uh,
Think quickly.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. 5 pieces is correct. So numbers can only be used to describe count nouns. Okay. Click on the correct sentence as well. Yeah, quickly. Huh? Can you give me
Give me
a
a
little
second.
egg? A little eggs?
No,
Okay.
incorrect.
A few eggs. Okay, incorrect. Can you give
Yeah.
me
Give
some
me-
eggs? This question,
Correct.
yeah, we have to write here question uh, mark. Okay. This, can you give me? So this is asking or request. Yes,
This
that's
is
right.
correct.
Correct. I have a
I have
little
a little
friends. Is it
friends
correct?
at school.
Incorrect.
No,
It's incorrect because we use little with the count noun. Okay. I have a few friends at
correct.
school. Correct. Okay. There are a few cars. Quickly. Say quickly.
Yes, correct.
Yes, correct. Okay, we use a few with count nouns. We use a little with non-count nouns. Okay. Uh, Next, I want you to answer these questions quickly as fast as you can as well. Huh.
I put
Click
some
on the
sugar
correct
in
one.
my coffee.
Yep.
No, incorrect.
Why?
Correct.
Yeah, some sugar. Some is used with count and non-count nouns.
Let's
Okay.
count sugar.
Some sugar. Yes. Some, we use some with count nouns and non-count nouns.
Okay.
Huh?
He needs water to drink. Incorrect.
Incorrect, because this statement is positive form. We don't use any in positive forms. Okay. Next one. Next one.
He needs some water to drink. Yes, correct.
Some water to drink. That's correct. Okay. They don't have any glasses today.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah. Next one. They don't have
They
some
don't have some class.
glasses.
No, incorrect.
Yeah, because we don't use some in negative form of statements. Some is used in
Yes.
affirmative only. Any is used in questions and in negatives. Okay. So this is the end. Okay. Thank you very much.